Hello, Uncle Charlie.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Go to Grandpa. He'll give you a drink, sweetheart. We just came from Publix with the boys. That's always an adventure. Lindsay had a shopping list, and we did, so we figured we'd get both of them done tonight, and then tomorrow we'll drop it off at her house, and that way when she comes home, we're dropping the boys off at her friend's house at 3:30, and then heading up to the wedding in Wellington, and she will pick them up at 5:30. That's when that thing is over that she's been doing. So she was there all day today, and we took the boys to school in the morning and picked them up. Okay, go to Grandpa, honey. He'll give you a drink, and then tomorrow we'll play with them until 3:30. Go to the wedding, and she will pick them up at 5:30.
That's great.
And then she will have them Saturday night and Sunday, and then I think they're going to be sleeping here Sunday night through Thursday night because she's got oral arguments on a death penalty case.
That's awesome.
So she has to be at work early. So tell me about my son. How are you doing?
Well, I was doing great until I found out one of my friends has stage 4 pancreatic cancer. What? Yeah.
Who?
You know Jimmy? He's a dentist. Darren's friends with him since college. And he came down here, and then he went to Nova, and then he became like really, really good friends with Sully when he was at Nova. And so he's like really close with Sully, really close with Darren. He's one of Darren's best friends. I think Darren. That's actually how Darren ended up going to dental school.
How old is he?
Well, so I'm talking to Darren, and I'm like, what happened was he was getting a biopsy on his thyroid. I think he was having some stomach issues, and then like he had like a growth on his thyroid or something. So they were thinking about like what it could be, and then they're finally like, we're just going to go in there and biopsy it. Like thyroid cancer is very survivable. Like
thyroid, very
yeah. Yeah, most people.
Beth had it. Steve had it. Sandra had it. A lot of people had it.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, and so I was at dinner with Darren yesterday, and I'm like, oh my God, he's probably got, it's benign, so it's treated. And I'm like, yeah, it sucks. He gets a call from Jimmy today. He's like, yeah, he goes, it's stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And like, Darren's really, like, every time I'm looking for a barbecue, Jimmy's there. So I'm like, look.
And is he Darren's age?
Well, I'm like, usually people don't get pancreatic cancer until they're like 40s.
Well, no, they call it a fifth decade disease.
Yeah, Monty was in his 40s.
No, he wasn't. He was in his 50s.
Yeah, it was. It was my bar mitzvah.
It was Robert's bar mitzvah.
Well, shit, then he had a baby. Robert was...
Harvey, how old was Monty? Harvey? How old was Monty? Was he in his 40s
Robert's
or 50s?
Robert's bar mitzvah was 1986. No, Mom. Robert's
86.
bar mitzvah was 86. So if he was born in 46, he would have been 40. He was the same age as Dad, wasn't he?
That's right. He was. 1 second, honey. What, honey? What do you want?
I don't really like the orange.
If you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. Tell Grandpa he'll give you something else, honey, okay? Okay.
Yeah, but was it Robert's bar mitzvah?
It was Robert's.
Okay, so Rob's was 86 and mine was 90. Or was it was around the bar
mitzvah? No, they had gotten divorced. No, I'm wrong. The divorce was Robert's bar mitzvah. Then he was with this other woman, Sue, who was his receptionist, and it was while he was with her that he got sick. So he wasn't his 50s.
Actually, it wasn't his 50s, yeah.
Right.
I knew that. Claudia Rivera, I worked for her. Her the first dentist I worked for, I think, had cancer.
So this guy, is he still in his 30s?
What? He's probably like 37.
Oh, Jesus.
He's got 2 twin daughters that are like... Actually, no, Jimmy's parents he's our age. He's like 39.
39. And he's
got
twin girls.
Twin girls that are like 3 years old each.
Well, obviously they're 3 years old. The twins.
Yeah, they're the same age.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That is horrible.
And he just found out literally like an hour or two ago.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine, like, you go for boxing, you're like, oh, my neck. I'm getting, like, a little growth on the side. Like, in the last 2 weeks, Jimmy said, no, it's big. Like, you can actually see it from the outside. You can't actually feel it anymore. And you're like, yeah, you got stage 4 means it's metastasized to the lymph nodes.
Oh, it's bad already. Stage 4 is, you know what? He's not going to last long.
Well, and it's crazy. Like, he's working. Like, I mean, he was in the office all week, seeing patients.
Oh my God. He's a general dentist?
Yeah, he has like 3 practices. Matter of fact, that's who Amy worked for. He bought out Borda's practice, and that's who Amy was working for when I took Amy.
Oh my God.
Is that horrible? God, I know Jimmy real well. I've known Jimmy since he was in Yassi's class.
Oh, wow.
I mean, so I've known Jimmy for like 15 years, 14 years.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Oh.
Actually, if you saw that picture when we all took the limousine out, remember when I got the limo and took all the guys out? He's the one with the bald head who looks like Chris Autry. He's one of the guys. And, like, you sit there and that's why, you sit here and you make all these plans and you're like, well, one day I'll do this. And one day I'll do that. Like,
we don't one day anymore.
Don't sit on the boat and say we're going to have champagne when we get back. Like, open that bottle now.
No. Yeah. I like your attitude.
Don't sit there and save those bottles of champagne. I mean, it's not like you should, like, blow it all out and spend all your money in like, a month. But, like, most of your friends haven't gotten the memo. But it's like, you think everything's great, and next thing you know, you get a biopsy, and it's like, yeah. You can have a couple months, 2 months, get your shit in order. You're leaving the party.
Monty was 6 weeks from his day of diagnosis.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, technology's gotten better in 15 years. So anybody to get him in at MD Anderson, I said, what does his doctors say? And, they'll know someone to get him in. I mean, he has insurance, he has money. So he's like, well, just ask around if you know anybody who has a connection to get him into MD Anderson. So I don't know. I don't know if you know anybody or.
I'm going to talk to him. Do you think Michael would have any access?
Well, I'm sure. I mean, listen, you're not asking for you're not asking for a kidney transplant. You're just asking to get admitted. Sully's brother is in Houston, and his wife does something with nursing or whatever. So he just got phone with his brother. He said, honestly, go get on a plane, take your medical file, and show up. They don't turn anybody away. Obviously it'd be better if they know you're coming, but he's like, they don't. They'll get you in there. They're not going to turn you away. You're a doctor. Isn't that horrible, though?
It's beyond horrible. I can't even imagine.
I called Sully up, and Sully was just like, oh my God. He couldn't even, like, him and Jimmy are like really close. I mean, that's how well I know him. I mean, him and Jimmy, like, he's probably Jimmy's like one of his like top 5 friends, and same with Darren. So I mean, that's why I'm always around Jimmy, and he's always over with his 2 girls.
I am really, really sorry.
Isn't that horrible?
That's just horrible. Oh my God! You hear about a young person with a wife and 2 little children. And
it's like, wife, 2 kids, did everything right, went to school, a couple practices. Like, next thing you know, it's like.
When we heard about Letizia's husband, that's how I felt. Like, how does that?
Yeah, but I wish he did it to himself. I hate to tell you this, but it's like nowadays when if someone wants to smoke 3 packs a day and they get lung cancer, nobody's really fucking shocked.
Yeah, but not when you have somebody who's, married, family, little children. These people never know.
It's not like if you kill yourself, you do it yourself. So it's not like.
Oh, but it's a sad dude. There's no way you don't do that. You don't see that in your right mind. Something's wrong with
Oh
you.
yeah, but either way, I mean, it's so sad. Like, you know, to get that diagnosis, and it's not even, you know, it's not like it's quick, like it's over in a second. Like you get to get your, you know, it's got to be, especially when someone tells you there's really no hope. I don't think.
Oh,
I mean, it's
so-
stage 4
so
pancreatic. You're done.
you're done. I mean, that's it.
Yeah, and
And
he's
I
like a
can't
healthy
believe
guy.
this
Like
is when he finds out. I mean,
he had
just
a, yeah. I mean, they did a biopsy
there's
on the
something
cells.
in his throat.
It was on his thyroid, so you could see it on the outside. You could see it on the outside of your neck. You could feel something growing there.
Sure.
And it's like, all right, let me just get this. Let me get this looked at. And they run the cells and they tell you what the cells are. They're from your pancreas, and it's metastatic cancer. It's over, right?
Well, I never heard of anyone coming out of that ever.
No. I mean, there's been a few, but if you catch pancreatic cancer before it metastasizes, you may have a chance.
But they know for sure that it's metastasized?
Well, if they find it in your it's in the lymph nodes.
Oh, then he doesn't have a chance. I mean, he doesn't have a chance. Sure.
Well, that's how it's. Mom, if they find it from the pancreas in your throat, it already metastasized. Metastasized means it went somewhere else.
I know. But sometimes, depending upon where it is, they can shoot the body up, and they have a shot.
I mean, maybe if it's the only place in his entire body it went, then usually when it goes, it's like a shotgun. It goes everywhere. So it's crazy.
And you say, why?
Yeah.
Like that.
You know, it's just
Crazy.
crazy.
He probably has parents that are alive.
Oh yeah, he's got parents, brothers in nurse. Yeah, he's born and raised down here. He grew up in went to Cooper City, I think.
Wow. And Darren knew him from UF?
Darren knew from UF. He's the one who taught Darren as being a dentist.
Oh my gosh.
I see Jimmy all the time. Crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. Wow. So when you think about working extra days, think about, you know what? I don't really have to.
Well, Mom, you're talking to the wrong guy with that. You're talking to the guy who's been spending all week planning his retirement. Now, I'm going to be, trust me when I tell you, I do not work as hard as I used to, and I'm going to probably 2018 is going to be that magic year.
You told me the magic year was when you turned 40.
Yeah, but it's, I know. But I have
just want to remind you. That's what
I'll
you told
explain
me.
to you in person, not on the phone, of why.
Okay, well, I have an idea.
I have to have certain years to do certain things.
I know what you need. 1 second.
So it's fine. I'm not.
Always
eat the red bunnies. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll tell Uncle Charlie. Tell you when you have his candy, which colored bunnies you should have.
So
you know what?
Is that crazy? Like it's.
I'm really sorry. That's just
awful. I mean, poor wife. Like.
Can you imagine? What a shot in the head that is.
I can't take this serious.
Can you imagine? What a shot in the head that is.
I can't take this serious.
Can you imagine? What a shot in the head that is. What a shot in the head that is.
I can't take this. It's awful. I mean, poor wife. Like.
Can you imagine? What a shot in the head that is.
I can't take this screaming right now.
Yeah, honey, Yeah, I'm sorry, Charlie. I can't.
That's okay. Listen, none of us are getting out of here alive.
No, we're not. So we might as well enjoy every moment of life. And because what my mother used to say is, you know, you get a long time. You might as well enjoy every day that you have.
Absolutely.
Or her other expression is there's a reason why they call this the present, because your life, every day of your life is a present.
Yeah. And listen, everybody's going to die.
Yep.
I hate to break the news to you, but nobody gets out of here alive.
Yep, that's right. You don't want to do it at 37.
No. But.
So are you home yet?
No, I just left the office. I'm going home, and I got Rob and Selma coming over, and June's going to be there, and then we're taking the boat to Bimini Boatyard tonight.
All right. So, well, enjoy your evening. Absolutely.
I will.
Try evening. I love you, Charlie.
See if you know someone at
I'm going to talk to Dad about it now.
Yeah, at the Anderson.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.